It's the Wrestle Lingus show, ladies and gentlemen, and we're fucking back with Smackdown. That's what we're doing.
Like, what are we here for?
I try to make it like I'm fucking being cool and let me do suspense. I literally forget what the hell we're doing because come Thursday will be day one of the 37 Days of Lingus Survivor Series, where we give you all 37
in a row.
Yes, leading up to the new Survivor Series of the year. Every day we've done this in the past. You guys have seen we had Saturday Night Main Event. We did WrestleMania in the past. We've done Royal Rumble. We did SummerSlam. Now we're doing Survivor Series. So the first three will be for free on this channel where you get this. And then after that, every other one, not every other, but all of the rest will be on patreon.com/LingusMafia. Patreon.com/LingusMafia. As little as $5 gets you all that. All of our history of all of those other 80 days of Lingus are on there too. You can go back and listen to all of them. Everything's in our archives of 10 years worth of stuff. Little as $5 and God knows, I don't know why we do it for $5, because the amount of work that we are doing each time that we do these 80 days of fucking Lingus is beyond. We watch every single one of them, and we do a show on every single one of them, and every day a new show drops, all in order to go right into the new one. And it's the hard part is not the recording part, it's the watching, obviously. And we usually, like, these shows are 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. The first one's like 40 something that we blew out of the water because there's so much to go over. And it's, it's fast paced though still. And it's the same as this show where it's a ball bust.
Yeah.
And,
some more to talk about back then. And it's nice. It's, you're looking at 1987 wrestling and how much different it is compared to now.
Or you could just watch the Turbo Brothers on AEW.
That is true.
Double axe handles, atomic drops, all that good stuff is on there. So, yes, that'll be on starting on Thursday and all the way up until the day of Survivor Series this year. So join us, won't you? You'll get a taste of those first couple if you're not sure, and then feel free because they will all be there. None of these shows will be lacking. You will still be getting your SmackDown rundowns, your Raw, your Collisions, your Dynamites, your Rampage. All that shit will still be going, as well as your pay-per-views that are exclusively on patreon.com/LingusMafia. Follow us on all the socials at Lingus Mafia. Faust, let's get into SmackDown, shan't we?
It's a happening.
People are carrying this crown jewel title like it's the Stanley Cup.
They got their white gloves on. It's in a
Stanley Cup.
I see them bringing it in. I'm like, oh, we're going to see this later? Did we see it later? Was there a shot in the office maybe?
They just opened the thing to show it to us.
Yeah.
That's all we get. It's the ugliest fucking eyesore you've ever seen.
Gross. Yeah.
Fucking gross. Faust, if we were led to believe for real that this is real jewels and not fake, it's still the ugliest piece of shit you've ever fucking seen.
Yep.
The design, I love that people go, it's beautiful. Fuck, what are you fucking? I mean, I understand you have to toe company line.
Yeah, they have to.
Be out there. Oh, this is gorgeous. All right. So yeah, people thought the fucking big gold was gorgeous. That thing is fucking ugly as shit.
Nope.
Only belts from that 80s, 90s era. The Winged Eagle. I will die with that Winged Eagle.
The tag.
I see. And the tag. Those were good-looking belts.
When I'm watching these old Survivor Series, like, how gorgeous that belt is.
It made it to me. It made the person didn't make the belt. Review of Roman and Jimmy from last week, and Jimmy trying to talk to Jay on Raw. We see that going on. Cole on special assignment this week.
I wonder where he was.
The Mets game.
I thought that right away.
Oh, it's the first, and it's a Friday. It was that game my brother was at. It was
game 5.
Yes. It was like, don't celebrate on this field. That's what that game was. The Temu line talk in the ring. Solo says these beatings will continue until Roman comes to the ring and he acknowledges me tonight. Jay comes out of the crowd yeeting. I said, look at this. And I'm like, why are you coming out here where you've just said fuck everyone?
Right.
I'm bothered by this part, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? he talks to Solo saying the other two are not here yet, Jimmy and fucking Roman. And he says, you got to stop trying to divide this family. Solo says, I'm not trying to divide. You and Roman, you guys have a place in my bloodline. You just have to acknowledge me. Are you in or are you out? Jay says, if you wanted to be together, why you got these other guys here? We said with this Jacob, we wouldn't fuck with this, right. And he goes, and motherfucker, if you keep looking at me like that, I'm going to fucking drop you. And he's like, he's standing there too, and he's like, what the fuck? Like,
with his hands.
See to me? Always with the praying. Yes. Yeah. What the fuck? I really like Jacob. I really fucking like him. Yeah. It's like, I really am hoping he, because we know he had real life,
Keep it together.
Yes. Maintain. You're getting a good paycheck. Fucking let's go. Obviously, you see that you could be something here and you're not just some fucking slot. You could be doing something. Maintain yourself. Be a good boy. Triple threat tag team. Now, this is like for tag shy, the three guys are going to fight against another three. And then those two teams are going to go at each other for a number one shot.
Yep.
It's DIY, the Yes Boys, and the Prophets. Double pin, DIY pins a Yes Boy, and Montez pins a Yes Boy, but the legal one is the one DIY pin.
Yeah, Ciampa pinned the legal man, and they argue, but it was really good because then they show the replay of which Pretty Deadly guy was legal. So everything
really
worked how it was supposed to work.
Not like in Survivor Series, Faust, where Undertaker's getting a count out. He wasn't legal. We'll fucking spoil for you. Roman and Jimmy arrive.
They arrive and they're apparently bumping the new unreleased Travis Scott track, I guess.
Don't. They come out and they say they're on the way out, and Roman says,
Jay tries to leave and Roman grabs him. Like, get back here.
Yeah, what the fuck? You don't want to be a nice guy. You grab. And he's like, we're all proud of you. And Jay's still pissy. No, he's like, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, fucking leave. Nia in the back with Aldous on the phone with Tiffany, who says she's sick.
She's got the sniffles.
Yes, Tiffy sniffies. Aldous says, you get a new partner tonight, and in come fucking Indian Candace. So it's going to be Candace as your partner.
They walk and say, hey, we haven't been on TV in a while.
Fuck, no kidding, man.
And apparently Candace is the first women's speed champion.
We have another speed champion.
Watch Speed on X.
Is there a fucking deal with somebody not to show this belt on television?
I have no idea. Like, would it hurt?
A deal with Elon? I don't fucking know.
Show her walking around with this belt? I don't know.
I don't fucking get it. Piper versus Lash LaRue. Lash is a mini Jade. Like she's the muscle, right? Big black chick.
I think I don't know if she played in the WNBA. Maybe she had a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Well, she picks up Piper and dumps her down for a win. Like she picks her up. And so it's like, oh, look, she can pick up the fatso. One of those things. Speaking
of Jade, I didn't recognize her when they cut to the crowd. And I'm like, who's this? Because she's wearing like a pixie wig.
You think it's a pixie wig? Because I guess her hair would be black, not fucking silver.
It was blonde or whatever, but it was like really short. I'm like, who's this? I'm like, oh, and Bianca was.
The thing, I think her hair is the short hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, yeah,
maybe it was her real hair.
Maybe she fucking just spray painted it. They do the fake spray, whatever. Roman in the back with Jimmy saying he's going to fix things. Jimmy says, how? He says, I'll acknowledge Solo. And so they fucking do the fucking, this is like a Saved by the Bell. You hear him go, oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Cody talks in the ring with the awful fucking belt. Cody, Mr. fucking good guy. I need to say hello to everyone who's sitting in here one by one. Let me flate everyone. Let me flick each woman's bee. Let me blow each man. I say hi to the people up here. I say to the down here. To the middle people over here. How about a cameraman over? Oh, holy fuck, Faust.
See, if he was at Dynamite last week, he just said, I'd like to say hi to everybody over there and over there.
He could have shook everyone's hand at Dynamite. He says, it's the what if game. If a person faced this person, what would have happened? But now we can see that because I could go against Gunther. I'm like, could see that if these stupid brand splits were fucking gone, it'd be fine. You'd be face everybody you want to.
Yeah. He says, when I came back, I wanted the Cena schedule, and I think I've done that and then some. And I need to win this title to show my daughter that you play to win. And then he invites Gunther next week to come to SmackDown and ask Gunther, so what do you want to talk about? I love Cody, but some of the shit he says sometimes, I'm like,
this is what's going to turn him bad quick.
Careful.
It's the Cena too good guy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Too good, you're fucked. Owens records from his fucking phone in a car.
Oh yeah. Well, we finally got the footage they showed on TV because they didn't show it last week. So we get they didn't credit the fan. I was hoping, they should have said courtesy of WWE Mark 24.
Do you think I don't think that was the fan one though, because it was from the side.
No, who was it?
I'm thinking it's them, obviously.
So they filmed it, but they just didn't want to show it.
Because they
I know, but the illusion was supposed to be that they didn't have any footage. It was just, then again, you're right. They did show from SmackDown the high up footage of when Owens attacked Orton outside.
Yeah. When it was Owens or Cody, you mean? When he attacked Cody outside?
When he attacked Owens, I thought they showed that. Or Owens attacked Orton.
I thought that was from the inside. We got all this running to them while he was beating the shit out of Orton.
Oh, was that inside?
Yeah.
Well, it was out back.
He was like, what's going on?
It was near a truck. That's why I'm thinking it's outside.
Yeah, the outside. Well, it was still outside, but it was the cameraman ran from inside to out with Aldis chasing him. The one we got originally is after that pay-per-view down above on Cody where he's trying to explain something and gets beat up.
Yeah.
But then they also had the camera from the fucking side. Right. Listen, Faust, it's all fake.
Yeah, Owen's sitting in his car.
He's pissed that Randy betrayed him. I said, this is it's a different turn at least. He's not the fucking bad guy here. What the fuck? I'm being fucked over. So
it's the worst he's felt in 10 years. He's pissed off because the office told him to stay home.
Yes. So why are they allowing this tape to be played?
I don't know.
They're like, well, we could play a tape. I said, here's going to be the issue. He's not the bad guy. It's them who is the bad guy who fucking turned on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
His first match now on SmackDown, Faust. If it goes against a good guy, what the fuck? Yeah. It needs to continue to be against Austin fucking and Waller now. And then you can go, he's not a fucking bad. He's fucking still playing to the crowd, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do the fuck you guys. I could see the fuck you guys when they cheer the other people now.
Yeah.
And they'll go, so you're fucking turning your backs on me too. That's where that comes in, and he could be bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm not turning on you guys. You guys turned on fucking me. Mm-hmm. And you can even play that. Be like, I came out and was fucking booed. Did I say one word about them? They could play it.
Right. And then Owen says he doesn't know when he'll be back. Do you think he's leaving? I hear
really?
Cornette, Brian Last is convinced that he's leaving. No, his contract's up soon.
I thought he signed. I thought that was the thing that it was is he gonna? And he said no, and he signed. I thought this was like a while ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Might be something to ask somebody. Orton talks to Aldis and wants Owens at the Crown Jewel. Aldis says he can't because of the words from above. Mr. Jesus told him, I guess.
Triple H, I guess.
And I said, why would the office care if they fought?
Right.
What?
Yeah, what makes this bigger than any other? What makes this different than Rollins and Bronson Reed?
And I was just saying, why was that like, oh, you guys can't for how long too? And it was, why? Yeah. All right. Triple threat. A-Town Down Under, the Lotharios, and Motor City Machine Guns, Faust. So the guns here, Faust, your thoughts?
My thoughts they're still okay. They could still move around I think they're like 43, 44. It would have been great if we had them when they were 33, 34
You nearly
years old.
say the same thing I did. I feel, here's the thought though. They feel like a very AEW team to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the inside mark people would jerk off that the Motor City Machine Guns are there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because they know them from the outskirt fucking deals. And I was like, I feel they're fucking old because I knew of them 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah, I had to look up to see how old they are. I'm
They
like, all right,
look wrinkled
43.
too.
I'm
The
like,
one
we already have DIY. I feel like they're very
Yeah.
similar.
Although
You
they
know.
are a tag team and DIY was.
Yeah, that's true.
I
And
mean,
at least, Vince is gone when you get the former TNA champions.
true life.
Your
Big
favorite tag teams back in the day, probably.
That's interesting too. The one guy looks like AJ Kirsch to me. Always has. Not the long haired, obviously. The other one.
Oh, Saban?
I guess. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Saban or Shelley. Which one's the one with short hair?
Saban.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like fucking AJ Kirsch to me.
Alex Shelley was on TNA a couple times. He wrestled with Kushida. He tagged a couple times.
Now, is the one guy.
Saban's the one who blew both his knees out.
Oh. Like he came back and blew it out like the next match, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
You did like
that.
what's her name in NXT? I can't think of her name because she's been gone for so long.
Lions?
No, not that one.
Oh, this one, the one with the fucking gunshot.
The shiniest, the shiniest wizard.
Oh, Tegan Cox.
There you go.
Is one of these guys the one who had the face bashed in with a bat? I believe it is.
Oh,
wasn't he world champion?
Saban was, yeah. I think Saban won with like what was their Money in the Bank? Or no, did he cash in the
X fucking where you had to get the briefcase? One was Feast or Famine.
There was Feast or Famine, and then there was a thing where like if you were the X champion, you could trade it in for like a title shot or something.
Everyone tries to come up with something new when there's nothing left.
Like it was called Plan B or something. I forget. Plan C.
You have an abortion.
I could be wrong. This feels like ages ago. I mean, I remember Alex Shelley in a fucking group with Nash when Nash was there. When he was doing the paparazzi stuff.
God. I just remember the guy faking that he was going to hit him in the face with a baseball bat and hit the chair, and it missed the chair and hit his fucking face. Fucking bat went straight into his face, and it was like, and the guy was, I'm like, oh my God. All right, so they win the fucking match. Welcome to the company.
It was Eddie Edwards that got hit in the face.
Got hit in the face.
Yeah, Sammy Callahan that hit him.
Okay.
No, it was one of the, what were they called? The Wolves?
What were they? Oh, yeah, you're right. And he was like a world champion, right? Became a wolf. Became a world champion. Nia and Candice versus Naomi and Bailey. Candice ends up getting the pin on fucking Bailey with the help of Indy.
Indy smashed Bailey into the post.
And fucking Nia ain't happy about it anyway.
Yeah, she's like
jealous about it. I don't even think she did the nod, Faust.
No, it wasn't a nod. It was more like,
what is this? Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting. I'm like, oh, the pics. And then it's like, don't you raise your fucking hand. And then like Indy made sure to raise her hand over there.
Did we talk about Coach with Andrade and Mel? I'm sorry.
Here we go. Coach with Aldis. They talk about Mello and Andrade, and now how they're sent home, and we need a ref for this match that hates them both. So LA Knight comes in and he goes, well, I was a ref in those 20 years too that I was trying to fucking make it. I'm the best ref you'll ever fucking see. Like the guy did everything. He did commercials for a grocery store. He did fucking everything, this poor bastard.
I get my joke in because when Coach was with Andrade and Mello and they start arguing and fighting, Andrade snatches fucking the chain off of Mello, like fucking Aqib Talib did to Michael Crabtree back in the day.
Oh, is that what the fuck this is supposed to be? I'm thinking he did like a Hogan and fucking Taker. Snatched his fucking crucifix from him. I passed that Survivor Series for us.
Yeah.
Taker snatched the crucifix and then looked at it with, he's evil, Fozzy. And Hogan clutched his crucifix. Oh, fuck. Roman talks in the ring. Solo goes over what we saw tonight. He says, I don't see, that we're stronger now. Roman, I don't get this. I think we're divided and broken. After all we went through, and now we're this divided. I told my father I could fix this. I said, ooh, bring it up like you're dead.